I know one of your goal this year was start a business, most probably. Or you have always wanted to start a business, or even you're in the process of beginning or starting out a business. So how exactly, what steps should you follow when you're starting a business? Now in this video, I'm going to tell you what I think is the ideal steps to follow when you're starting out your business. And let me be specific here. It's about a consultancy business. You want to be a consultant. It could be environmental consultancy, tax consultancy, health and fitness consultancy, whatever type of consultancy you want to start. Now, if you want to understand these steps of starting out a business, then keep on watching. And the first thing that you want to do, of course, is to decide what business you want to start. Now, in this video, we have talked about how to choose one business idea from the so many that you have in your mind. Now, if you've not done that, then you need to go and watch this video and go through the process and decide on what business idea you choose. And that is the business idea that you have chosen to run away with. Now, you want to start it or you want to test it out aside here to see if it's viable. The first thing that you need to do, of course, to start is to start with that one. And I'm talking about one. And yes, I understand everybody's talking about multiple income businesses. You need to have 6 streams of income. You need to have a business side hustle. I understand. But when you're starting out, when you are starting, you need to start with one. And then after that one is doing well and stable and can be able to run by itself, now go back and start another one. Or pick that one and now start and diversify. There are so many ways of creating multiple business or multiple income from that one business. So the first thing that you need to do now when you're starting out is to pick just one business idea. Just die with one. Okay, now if you've chosen that one, now then it's time to go to the next step. And by the way, look at people who are very successful even in the world today. People like Beyonce. What do you know Beyonce of? She's an artist, she's a musician, but now right now she has other businesses she's doing, like she has a makeup line. But the first thing that she did for very long is being a musician. Look at people like Oprah Winfrey. She started in the doing shows, doing interviews until when now she got stable for about 10 years, 20 years, and then she started diversifying from others. Look at other people like comedian, Kevin the comedian. He started as a comedian, and then with time now he has his shoe line and other businesses that he's doing. But he did not start with all of them. You start with one, and after you are done, that is the stem of this tree. You're doing the roots and the stem for a long time until the stem is strong enough to hold on the branches. Now the branches we're going to hold on the stem. So first build the stem, and once the stem is strong enough, now start building the branches. Are we together? The next thing that I would do if I was starting out is to validate my idea. Now I have said more than once in this channel, clients don't give the F word to your ideas, to your business, to how good and beautiful, and they don't care about you. The only thing they need from you is you solving their problem. The client comes to you because they have a need, because they have a pain that they want you to solve. So the first thing that you need to do before you even fund your business is to make sure that you validate your business idea. And that means you go through the process of actually knowing if for real people want what you're offering. If for real people are going to pay for what you're offering. You could do a business that is beautiful, but nobody wants it. So how are you going to run that business? Business about I give you the services and you give me money. Now, if I don't need your services, then don't invest time, don't invest energy, do not invest money in a business idea that you have not validated, a business idea that you have not really, for real, have evidence that people want what you are offering. Even if it's a product or it's whatever you're doing, whatever business idea you chose, if people don't want it, then do not invest in it. And don't invest in it until you're sure people are actually willing to pay real money for it. And you can do small launches, like for example, you can do a beta a better launch. You can have better clients to see. For example, if you're doing consultancy, environmental consultancy, then make sure to try and see if there's a company that is willing to pay you money to do an environmental audit for them. Is there demand for environmental consultancy? Is there demand for your architectural skills? Is there demand of your accounting skills? Now, if you are a health and fitness coach, do people really want to be coached when it comes to fitness, when it comes to health and wellness? What do people want? Is there a demand for your business ideas? And this, of course, you talk to real people and hear what they want. So then that way you're able to adjust your idea so that it can fit exactly to what people want. So validate your idea first. Now, you validate your idea and you find there is real niche, or there is real people who want to pay for your business idea. Then what do you do next? The next step that I would advise you to do, that is step number 3, is to write a business plan. Yes, I know. Don't even click out of this video. I know. Business plan. Now, I'm not telling you to do the 20 business plan page. I'm not telling you to do the business plans you have seen everywhere on the online. You have seen people trying to tell you of how a business plan should look and what you need to do. No, I'm not telling you to do that. Actually, in this channel, I'm going to do a video of how you need to do a business plan, and even give you a downloadable business plan template that you can just fill in. So don't you worry, just subscribe to my channel so that you know when that video is out. Now, you need a plan. A plan is like a map. Uko shags kwenu, and you want to go to town. If you don't know how to go to town, are you going to get to town? You need a map of where you are going. The same goes for a business plan. You need to plan, you need to have goals, you need to visualize what your business is going to do. So that is the business plan I'm talking about. And the business plan I'm going to teach you in that video will be about 6-page business plan. Very simple for a business idea that is starting out. You're starting out your environmental consultancy. This business idea is for you. You don't have to copy those that are on the internet. You just do it by yourself. I understand you don't have experience. I understand you have not sold. I understand you do not even know what are projections. You don't know what finances do. I understand. So you are a total beginner, but you need a plan of how you're going to move forward. Now, that is what I'm calling a business plan. It can be 1 page, 2-page, it can even be 70-page if you wish. But if you're starting out, you need a plan to show you where to go. And in that video, I'm going to show you, so make sure to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so that when that video goes out, you are notified. All right. Now you have picked your idea, you have validated your idea, and you have done a business plan. What next? The next thing that I'm going to do is to build your shop. What do I mean? When I say build your shop, now here I mean either do your website if you need a website, or where can people come and see what you do? Where can people come and buy? Where can people find you? That is your shop. Because if you had a product-based business, then you'd have a shop, a physical shop where you sell your physical product. But now if you're selling consultancy, where is your shop? This could be your office, which I don't really recommend if you're just starting out. Just do it from your home before you're able to get to the office. But set up your shop. It could be a website. It could be on social media. That is where people come and see what you do. Like if anybody wants to buy my services as a business coach, as an environmental consultant, they're going to come to my YouTube channel and see what I do and shop through my videos and see what I talk to about. And then they can be able to see if I'm an expert. And if I'm an expert, is this the expert they need? Then they can go ahead and hire me or contact me. So that is my shop. It could be the Facebook that you have. You have a Facebook account, you have a Facebook page that you talk about your expertise, or you talk about how you how to do these things as a service. Now that is your shop. If you want to set up a website, there even you can be able to DIY it for yourself and showcase your services there. So set up your shop. Where can I come and see what you do, especially now in this era of digital marketing? Because really I don't have to come to your office. I could just see what you do on Facebook and call you. On Instagram, what do you do on Instagram, so that I can come and see and call you for a service? So that is now your shop. Now social media is your shop, website is your shop. Then the fifth thing that you need to do is to set up a system for your finances. Now, how do you know how much you have sold and how much you have used? You need to have a way of tracking your finances, of keeping records of your finances. Now, if you are a total beginner, I recommend that you use a simple spreadsheet. Yes, a simple spreadsheet. Just open spreadsheet on your laptop, on your computer, and just make it your financial statement system. Whatever you use for your business, whatever expenses that you go through, record them in your spreadsheet. If you have businesses or money coming in, record them there on a spreadsheet, because you're starting out, you're even in your first year. So are you going to do of course there are other better ways to do it, but I recommend you start with a spreadsheet, because this is the maths of your business are still small. You can be able to control them when they're on a spreadsheet. But of course, as you grow now, you'll need to look for experts, and you need to look for professional bookkeeping, probably softwares. There are so many of them. When you get there, I'll tell you some of them. But when you're starting out, just start a software. Have a record of all the businesses, all the clients that you served, how much they have paid, the debt they still owe you, those who have completed, how much money you have made in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, how much money you made last year. Just have it simply on spreadsheet. Actually, to this date, I'm still using spreadsheet for my business. But now I need to upgrade, because now months are running out of my control. But just use a spreadsheet when you're starting out, and that is your finance sector. Now, the other thing that you need to do, that is item number 6 that you need to do when you're starting out a business, is to set systems of how people will know who you are and what you do. And of course, now that comes in marketing. How do people know you are offering services? How should I know that you are an environmental consultant? How am I supposed to know? So now that is where you come in. Real marketing. And I've gotten this question severally on my social medias, asking me, how do I get reports? How do I get clients? Now, listen, of course, when you're beginning, you're probably going to get 1 or 2, and these 2 clients now can hold the whole of your business, because now they can be able to give you referrals. But you cannot rely on referrals forever. You cannot sit and wait for somebody else to talk about your business to their friend, and then their friend come and give you their money. You need to put in effort. This is where you get creative, my friend. How do clients know that you do these things? If nobody, now, like for example, people who are building, people who want to do a residential building and they want you to do the EIA, most cases they don't even know that they need the EIA licenses until they get through the process. In the process, and they're like, oh, so somebody needs an EMA license. So how do they go about this? Who does this? Now that is where you come in. How are they supposed to choose you among the so many of us who are waiting for the client to get there so that we can get them? You need to be creative. Now that one is a total topic on itself that I'm going to do on this channel. So make sure to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so that you can know how you can market yourself as a consultant. The next thing that you need to do, of course, you have all these systems in place. You have already your business, you have your plan. Now you are selling because you have set up your shop. You even having a way of marketing yourself. You have a way of selling to those who come to your shop or those who want your services. And of course, you're making money and you have your financial systems in place. Then the other thing that is going to come in is you scaling your business. And what does that mean? It means now you need help. You need help to deal with your finances. You need help to deal with your sales and marketing. You need help with people to go out and consult or handle your client customer service. Now then, that is when now you start hiring a team. Lakini pole pole. slowly, day by day. First, do everything before you even start hiring people. Like I said, start small. Make sure you first get money, because when you're starting out, the only thing that you need to do is to look for money. Get money. Just deliver to your client, let them pay you. Deliver again, let them pay you. Sell, deliver, pay. Sell, deliver, pay. Now, if you have enough money, now you can start hiring people, because the number of clients you're serving is also coming in quickly. You have your marketing strategy in place. You have your referrals who are coming back to buy again. For example, audits, they are going to come back for environmental audits. So you have a system or a database of clients whom you are selling to every now and then. And now it's getting overwhelming to you. Now you have the permission to go ahead and hire somebody else. If you're an environmental consultant, you can hire somebody else, an associate expert, to help you out with field work, with public participation. You can hire somebody to deal with your finances, to know what to do with KRA, to know when to file taxes. You can hire somebody to deal with your marketing. Maybe you're using social media marketing. Now, hire a team. And of course, by the time you're hiring a team, if you're the business owner, remember the challenges keep increasing as your business grows. So one thing that I'm going to talk to you about is developing yourself. You need to really keep developing yourself. Can you learn leadership skills, leadership development as your business is growing? Because if you're hiring somebody, you need to lead them. You need to know how to delegate. You need how to supervise. You need to know how to hire people who are right for your business. So these are leadership skills that you will need. So slowly, day by day, start developing yourself so that you can be able to keep up with your business. And of course, that is how you start a successful consultancy. And if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe and share it with a friend. And watch these 2 videos that I'm going to link somewhere up here. And I'll see you next time. But till then, God bless you. Keep safe and have a beautiful day, beautiful week, and even a beautiful year. Bye-bye.